We doesn't matter about the houses and JPS because right now majority of us just get comfortable to the olden days. But we are appealing for some water. Please and thanks. Somebody have mercy upon us.
Well, everything inside gone. The roof went off.
So what you would do? What do you do here?
Well, me go out see, and look at some fish shops right now to get back out because everything gone.
So 6 months after the hurricane, Melissa, is life any better than before now?
Well, not really because the place don't come back normal as yet. It's kind of a bit rough, same way.
We are very close to the start of another hurricane season.
Definitely.
What does that make you feel? Any fear about that? You're not yet ready. You haven't gone back to where you were.
No, not as yet because even no current, no electricity, no water on the hurricane.
You still don't have any electricity.
No. So it's really rough. Going to see you can save and not in a fish because you don't have anywhere to put it.
And how long you been fishing?
Around 20 years.
Why wasn't pretty, but me live it out.
You live it out.
Because I remember the man in the hurricane, I drive the car, go down the road, and it sounded like you have a flat tire, and I turned back, go up the road, and when I was coming back, I meet the police. And I said, where may I go? I said, I'm going to my place. And just like I drive in to go buy them a drink, then drive past. And the storm start. I see the car, I was burning some trash, and I parked the car, and put the emergency on. And when I wake up, like I doze off, when the car was at the gate. So I start the car and turn it around, go to the bar and hop out of the car.
So the water carried the car from one point to the next?
Right, and then I hop out of the car, jump on the bar. And when the bar started to drop, the roof started to leak. I see a hose, and I grab the hose and I tie it around the column. And I hold on partner. I was there till about after 2. And I said to myself, if anybody see the car without me, I'm feeling dead. And I see a guy on the car shaking his head. But he called me uncle. I'm hold up my hand and say, me there, man. And he come to me. And he said to me, say, if I hear something else, I say, no, man, I go to my sister's house. Push the coach, come lock the door. I go lie down, still never get back till Thursday, man. And then walk around the building. And I see everything, man. Come and see the job.
You saw when the building dropped, the one on the seas?
Yeah. Everything gone. All of my suit, clothes, everything gone. Pots, spoon, everything gone. Nothing left.
So you live in that building that
Exactly.
is destroyed?
The building on the compound, and everything gone. I don't see nothing. I don't have clothes and something for my brother and my granddaughter for England all about something.
What, if anything, any help you're getting rather from the government to rebuild or recover?
No.
You don't get anything?
You know what you get is the boat, when they say the boat, they mash up. I'm going to tell them the name of the boat, and everything, and then so they give me some.
You're a fishing boat?
Okay. I train them mash up, and the engine them mash up. So, them say, oh, you come, give me a start. So I'm going to wait and back.
I understand you have no electricity in the community. How you survive?
Well, we have like flashlight, you know. I'm using my phone. We have to get to charge somewhere else. But it's a rough time. Very, very rough.
So between Hurricane Melissa and now is 6 months. How are you recovering?
Because the time I fight here and watch out, we plan them so they have it. I'm going to wait and then see what they're going to do.
The hurricane season?
In June.
In June?
Hope them going to come. If you come again, so go. This done we can do. What can we do?
You plan to stay in this community?
Yes, me not move. I'm not moving one boat. Not even my foot. Me not move there. You want to pay me for the place?
Even after the experience you had?
Me say don't pay me for the place. If they're gonna pay him penny, if they're gonna pay the price what you want, they can have.
We have a big issue here, as I said. Water and light, but water is our main issue, and water is the staff of life. We need somebody to help us. We could have one time for the week, just go from house to house and give us little water. Please, we are appealing as citizens in Party District. We doesn't matter about the houses and JPS, because right now majority of us just get comfortable to the olden days. But we are appealing for some water. Please and thanks. Somebody have mercy upon us in Party.
You normally have regular water before the
Yes,
hurricane?
we used to have running water before the hurricane.
All right, so we saw that, apart from that, you're here helping the fisher folks too. What you do with them? UNDP provides some assistance for you?
Yes, we put down the fishermen when they go to sea, they catch. We put it down, even the household. We put down them meat. We set ice. Ice came here from fishery. We are so grateful, especially to one gentleman who reached out for us and make certified. So we get this, and we get ice. And Friday that we share with each other, and fisherman can get it to go out to sea. Yes, sir.
So you're operating from where?
In Party Sea Beach.
What about the container?
Yes, the container is good. We had 3 freezers in there, and we put ice in there. We set ice, and we put on meat. We put on fish for fishermen. Whatever, anything anybody need to put down, they can come, and I tag it. And when I open in the morning at 9:30 and 5 o'clock in the evening, they can come here and even charge phone. We charge phone here, we charge power bank here, free of cost. Everything is free of cost.
And there's no electricity, so how you do that?
The solar, we work off a solar panel. Yes, sir. And we are so grateful for it. Yes, sir.
So what was your experience like though in Melissa?
Lord, sir, I'm telling you the whole truth. Right now, me don't even want to hear about Melissa. Because me born and grew, I am 52-year-old, and I am born and grew here in Party. And even if I turn on my radio or somebody call me on the phone and said, Harry's coming, and now wait for them say hurricane, I run, I put on my shoes and I run. No more now catch me here. Sir, I'm here to tell you that this one is heartbreaking. Right here, the seawater catch me in my house. And we have to give God thanks that our life spare and no life has passed out over Party in that manner.
Yeah, well, it was completely destroyed. It was completely destroyed. And then we 2 months after we rebuild back and open, we started to provide job for me and for the community and beyond. Yeah.
So you would say you have recovered from back to where you were?
No, not fully recovered, but at least we have something start going, So from there, then, because the first one, it took like 20 years to reach where it reached. But this one, if we get the chance and the opportunity, probably time after time, we can keep it going and see if we can get it expand. But for now, we just a little setting to just keep occupied and financial for both me, the community, and beyond also. Yeah.
So we are also close to another hurricane season.
Yeah.
What's the fear, if any?
Well, January, the biggest fear, the challenge if it get destroyed, but from the moment you don't get destroyed, I find with nature, because nature always have to have its course. But I hope we don't have a big one like that, because we survived many that never really come in that category. But when it come in that category, then there's nothing can hardly withstand it. So that's how it is.
Electricity and those stuff. How you function outside there?
Well, we use solar system over there. Solar system sponsored by Red Stripe. Red Stripe sponsored solar system over there. So that's what we use for playing music, generating the refrigerator, and so forth. Yeah.
But come back on land for me now. What's the real impact like on land here? How is the people recovering?
Well, them a recover still step by step, not really fast, because the people I help most of them. So them a take them time and fit back what them can fit back. Them a leave from tarpaulin now to one side of them roof, zinc and them way there. A few couple people well give sponsor to them, which I don't really know if anybody go publicly and give thanks. But I can give thanks for the community because and give thanks to the people who really help them. And they can keep doing what they're doing because it's working out.
And you live here in Parity as well?
Yeah, that's my hometown.
I understand there's no electricity in the community.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the electricity now come from the house because most of the houses they get destroyed and tap pop off, this pop off, that pop off. So we couldn't put back electricity in because of that circumstances. But now that the people them started to get one of their roof done and so forth, so I see them start to run the pole them coming in now. But it would make sense they put the pole them there before to my observation, put the pole there and then there wouldn't be any house perfect to run the current. So I better go somewhere just as they do where house is more in a more capable way of connecting the grill to,
The impact of Melissa on Treasure Beach was significant, mainly along the coastline. So, similar to Ivan, you would have had mainly coastal damage. A very different hurricane from Beryl, which came from around the back, which caused a lot more roof damage. But we would have seen structural damage along the coast, a lot of coastal erosion along, the coast, and a lot of, the sand dunes down in Fort Charles, going around to Parity. We saw concrete and steel bend like we've never seen it before. And the truth of the matter is, everybody in Treasure Beach still has to be grateful because we saw what happened to Black River. And Black River is only 15 miles down the coast, right? So that humbles you. And what you thought was bad, but not disastrous, right? So we have made significant progress. A lot of the beaches have come back. A lot of the sand has come back onto the beaches, which is a very significant thing for the fishermen, for the visitors, for the locals. A lot of people have repaired their homes, their seawalls. I would say 98% of Treasure Beach has been restored, right? The JPS did come in and create a generator with a step-up transformer here with 600 accounts. So they made a special program for us. After us appealing, I was really appealing to the minister because of our community tourism, approach. And of course, Christmas was coming, right? So they really made a special commendation. I have to say that Hugh Grant is one of the finest CEOs that I have met. And he's an impressive person, very decisive, very responsive. And, we really have a lot to thank him for. We are not perfect. We still have some repairs to be made to our roads in particular. And we have appealed to the Minister of Tourism and the JTB to come in with some marketing support because, of course, there's a lot of uncertainty out there, doubled with the fact that there's uncertainty about how the area has recovered still, and then of course there's global uncertainty. So it's like a double whammy, and we really do need JTB to come in with some some marketing muscle behind us. So we're very grateful that the minister will be visiting the area tomorrow and Friday. And we're going to have a stakeholders engagement. And we're going to be talking about, what strategy we will use to come back, because we do need to be responsible and speak of places like Black River not being what it used to be.
Right.
So I have proposed some signage that says, as you're entering Black River, we are asking for your patience and understanding as we reimagine our beautiful coastal town of Black River. So to get people ready, because it is very emotional when you see the town of Black River. Our business is structurally back to normal. The plant is strong, stronger than it was before. We would have worked with Prime Construction, and as the main contractor, One Love Construction, Ali and Abrams, Solji. I mean, we had 5 different construction companies going full force here. So we did a brilliant job. The community really turned up for us. The Jakes family really turned up for us, and we're extremely grateful, for that. In terms of the market now, we have been discounting, and we have ramped up our marketing. So we have been experiencing occupancies between 50 and 60% since about the 18th of December when we reopened. At discounted rates, but that's what you have to do right now to get the business. May and June does not look good, to be honest. It looks very soft with all this uncertainty and oil prices. So the minister's visit is timely, and we need to get some traction going for May and June into the rest of the year.
That's the start of another hurricane season.
Correct.
How are you prepared for it?
Right. So we would have built back stronger. That's the truth. We would have taken all of our reconstruction through the lens of upgrading and making it stronger. Even where you're sitting here right now in this dining, the dock, several of our rooms, of course, Jake's is a work of art, a piece of art, so we have to be very mindful of the aesthetic and not to spoil the aesthetic while we're making it stronger. But I think that we have achieved that, and I think that indeed the entire area is on its way back. And because of the rain, the area is green and beautiful. The climate has been very cool, and I am going to say that we're not going to have a hurricane this year. I'm going to talk it into being, right? We deserve a break. We need a break. Twice in 16 months is not easy, not ordinary. But we did what we had to do. But we're going to have a hurricane-free 2026, and we're going to be grateful for that.
And how long you been a fisherman here?
I'm a 17-year-old.
Are you 70?
I'm a 17, I'm not 79 next month.
You're 79.
12 next month, I'm 79.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 79 officially.
You want to walk us through your experience in Hurricane Melissa and how it did it?
Well, we have done that much well, I did watch it today. I have a group also put up with engine and thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was so fortunate that I put my engine a bit light. And the rest of things, when I come, everything much of a gone. So I lose the whole engine somewhere.
It's all the engine, man.
No, the engine was gone and they saved the engine.
Okay.
But if I leave it, it will mash up for the house partner with it. And when we go see, I have 60 fish pot at sea. I find out 136, the one and only one.
Mm-hmm. One you find back out.
One I find back the 60.
How much pounds of fish you got in you get in there?
I never catch a pound of fish. They catch me about 20 pounds of lobster.
Oh wow.
about 20 pounds and after it catch me. But we take time to get back up to the sea and thing, you know. To get back for the government, it really help fishermen.
Yes. Tell me about that help.
Yeah, for them come around and give a whole power and thing to the fishermen them. People, them and tank well and them help the fishermen a lot. Fishermen can't compare when they go on fish mesh. Because if they get help, and the government have a tank well and them and you know. And that's what they have back on foot.
And I remember that you had all bringing your boats in.
Yeah,
The
but
boats were docked in.
it's about one end of the whole end of the pack up right up in one top of the
So you don't lose anything in terms of your boats.
No, the board them the car fight and thing. I just may repair it back, you know. So I go right straight and I fix it back now. So for the time being, no I use for my friend boy that's it.
So we are close to another hurricane season.
Yeah, you can say it again. I have to prepare for it this time again.
How to prepare for it?
And you have to prepare for everybody get afraid of the one Melissa. Sure, Melissa learn everybody a lesson. Beryl never too bad enough when Beryl will come, we'll see. I never mash up the beach or nothing. No, nothing about the beach and nothing about the boat and pull up and I'll see how I find back and try to help them. My papa the grandma we still back find like some man. Them all find gets food out of them, can't tell them people and say you get food. But this one oh boy, Melissa too bad, mash up the beach. You come find the seaside and pure rocks on the island, you know.
Right.
Pure rock, you know, the whole of them pure rock.
So,
Rock.
so this come back naturally, the sun.
And nature, major nature bring it by itself. So you can lie by the beach, you know. But you know, so it take a time to get it back. So I go on, I get the sun and back. Well, anyway, we try to get back on our foot. If the hurricane don't come back, I'm not sure up again. So the time the time fishermen will get back on their foot. Yeah, we're going to look by the going on back.